There's that cobweb again. Let's not get that. If you watched the last video, or one of the last videos, you'll see that I almost walked through that cobweb and got covered. I don't want to get covered in cobweb. Where are we walking today? Guess through here somewhere. Today we are talking about beards at formal events or weddings or job interviews, that kind of stuff. Something that came up, and it was like, I'm going to my mate's wedding. What should I do with my beard? I mean, be you. Just be you. But let's discuss some options, right? If you're new here, my name is John, JJ. What was that? A bee following me about. So JJ, owner and operator of Scotland's original beard care brand, Braw Beard, started in October 2012, which was a very long time ago. This is a YouTube channel. This is the Stroll series. I just go for a walk and talk about random topics. It can be anything that's kind of on my mind, or answering questions, or just, I don't know, beard related topics. On the YouTube channel you'll find behind the scenes vlogs, you'll find beard growth tips, that kind of stuff, podcast, short daft videos, and then this is the new kind of thing I'm doing, the Stroll series, which kind of is replacing the vlog at the moment. And I'm pretty sure, although I avoided that cobweb, I think I've walked through a different one, because I can feel it in my face. Right, I'm going to walk down this slope. Let's see if I've been this. Nope, we're good. Right, here we are. Can I walk through that? It's too low, man. I was going to walk down there, but it's about low branches, so rather than me huffing and puffing and snapping branches, we'll go up this way. Right, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, beards at formal events. Fuck, it was leg day yesterday, man. That was a big steep, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a steep climb, and then my legs are not loving that. Right, let's go for a wander down here. Beards at formal events and weddings and job interviews, that kind of stuff. It is a topic I get asked about often, because, you know, beards are pretty wild on your face. You can have it completely trimmed and styled and looking perfect, which isn't really true day-to-day life. Like I said before, you'll see some guys on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff, and they have the perfect beard. It is not one hair out of place. You know, they move their head like that, or they move their shoulders with their head, rather than doing that because they're worried it's going to mess up their beard. Now, that is not true for day-to-day life with a beard. A beard is hair growing out your face that's likely to go a bit wild, right? That's just the way it is. So, if you are going to a wedding, formal event, first date, job interview, that kind of stuff, my recommendation would be, if it is very, very wild, I mean, like if you've got moustache, one side of your moustache is growing down over your mouth and the other side's not growing that far. If you've got one side that's sticking out way further than the other, if you've got random wispy hairs, pigeon. I'd like to say that was like a vulture or something, but it wasn't, it was a pigeon. Yeah, if you've got wild hairs, I recommend going to a barber. Go see your trusted beard barber. Get a wee trim, get a wee tidy up, neaten it up. Right, but don't go daft, don't fucking trim it too short or anything like that, just level it up. Like in all honesty, under there needs to be tidy up just now. I don't know what's going on here, but it needs to be tidy up under there, which I'll get to maybe this weekend or something. But yeah, just tidy up under there, tidy up any edges, loose hairs, that kind of stuff. Go to a trusted beard barber. I mean, you can do it yourself if you're confident enough, but personally I go to a beard barber. I go to either Orbit Smoke in Edinburgh, Angela there, or Tony at Mohair Barbers in Glasgow. That's my two go-to ones, and I have been for years. So I keep looking about because there's so many fallen trees and stuff in here, and I'll say badger sets and stuff underneath them. So I just don't want to get bitten by a badger or have to boot one in the face. So I'm just picking my line through here. The other option is, if your beard isn't that wild, is get beard balm, beard butter, that kind of stuff, and that'll help hold wispy hairs in place. Now, if you're going for simple beard care, I would suggest, when you're on the day of the event or when you're going out to the event, some beard balm, some beard butter, whatever, scoop a bit out, melt it down in the palm of your hands, rub it into your beard, and then brush that through with a boar bristle brush. The ones I'd recommend, obviously, Braw beard butter and the Braw beard brush. That'd be my recommendation, but the reason for that is it's got beeswax in it. It'll hold the wispy hairs in place. It'll give you the beard some shape, some hold, and then also a little bit of shine as well. And if you want to go the full hog, you go beard oil first, comb that through. If you've got a longer beard, comb it through, because the comb's really designed for detangling the hair. So beard oil first, detangle with the comb, then beard butter or beard balm, and then brush that through. And the brush will evenly distribute the beard balm or beard butter through the beard, so make sure almost every hair gets coated, which will add maximum effect. It will hold the hair in place, keep it neat and tidy. That's it, man. That's my recommendations. Obviously, if you're going out on a first date, maybe choose a sweet smell, something like that. You're trying to get your hole. You want to smell good as well. If you go on a job interview, maybe wear something a bit more masculine. I don't know. Fragrances are personal preference, but you don't need to go the full hog, man. I've had people saying to me, do I need to shave for a job interview? It's like, no. If that's you changing your appearance, no. Because then you're going into a job interview, A, lacking confidence because you've changed your appearance, and B, what happens if you get the job and you want to grow your beard back? That's not the person they hired. So, no, don't shave for an interview unless it's for a job that requires wearing a face mask or something like that, you know, like fire brigade or spray paint or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is don't change your appearance, or don't change your look too much just for one event. So some people do, man. Some people do. They change it for a wedding or shave their beard because they're getting married. It's like, why? You fucking miss it. Surely your wife or your partner, or your girlfriend if you get married, a girlfriend or partner, likes a beard. If you got one already, don't shave. Don't shave. It's quite a cool spot. It's nice and peaceful here, man. I like this. Nice and quiet. Have we got time for a walk? Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for a walk down here. Go for a wander down here. That's the thing, right? See, we've kind of covered that topic, right? But that's the thing. Like, I've done, I've spoken on stage at different events, podcasts, been on TV, that kind of stuff. And never once have I thought about shaving my beard. Sure, maybe trimmed it when we went on STV. That was back in 2017, I think it was. We were on STV, and I think I tidied my beard up a wee bit then. Maybe trimmed it a wee bit under here, but that was it. But that looks a bit risky down there. Let's go this way. But yeah, never once have I considered shaving it. Even when I worked at my whole job, I just kept growing my beard, and obviously it grows that slowly. People get used to it. So it's not until you look back at photos and you think, shit, John had a short beard then, now he's got a long beard. Just be you, man. Just be you. At the end of the day, your beard is on your face, and it's fucking cobwebs, man. It's part of your identity. It gives you confidence. Some people grow a beard to hide behind. They grow it as a mask to hide behind, and it's just part of life. Some people see it as a mask, as a disguise. It gives them more confidence that way, because they're maybe not happy with how they look unshaven. You understand that, but it's a big talking point as well. I get it often when I'm out walking, people saying, how long did it take you to grow that? And it's the usual answer. But people are genuinely interested. Some people are genuinely interested, and then some people tell you to shave. And I usually have a witty comeback at that point, depending on the circumstance. It's a bit mad looking down here. It's pretty cool. That's the thing, man. We had these high winds in the spring, and it's just fucking trees down everywhere. Right, I definitely walked through a cobweb now. I can see it. Fuck, shit myself there. Yeah, something moved back there, but it was just me standing on a branch which was affecting movement further down the branch. I thought it was a badger coming to get me. I have to fucking punch a badger. You ever done that? You ever punched a badger? Neither have I. I can't imagine it's much fun. Like, there's a few bits, right? Just there, and there. And there's, if I find, before I switch this off, if I find a bit where, yeah, look, right here, right? Can I show you this? Let's see if I can turn this around. See, now, to me, that looks like something's been wriggling about and they're scratching its back. Right? I'm looking around to see if there's any more. That looks badger sized, or small dog sized. So, I'm kind of convinced there's a badger set over there. So, I think I'm going to move and let them crack on with their day. Yeah, fuck it, let's get out of here. Let's not annoy them too much. I could be wrong, there could be some badger expert watching this going, nope, he's talking bullshit, but it'd probably be a fucking shrew or something, a wee mouse. That's definitely not a mouse, that's a big area. Look, there's another one here. Watch this. See, this here. It looks better in real life, trust me, right? Fuck me, there's holes everywhere. I think I've walked into badger territory. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I guess that's all. Kind of got to say on that topic. I guess you want to see if we get out of here alive together. Let's do this. What can we talk about? What can we talk about? What can I... I'm trying to think if there's any stories I can tell on the way out of here. I see there's more fucking holes, man. Right, what lives in there? Hang on, I'll turn this around again, right? I swear I'm not turning it David Attenborough, right? But look. Somebody lives in there. I feel like I'm intruding down here. So, I'm going to continue walking up here. If I see any more holes, I'll just leave them. I won't do like a MTV Cribs here. What stories can I tell? Can I tell a story? I'm trying to think of. This is what happens sometimes, right? I come out and think about a topic and I think, right, we'll cover that topic. And then we finish that topic and then I'm deep in the woods and I'm thinking, well, this is awkward. I could switch it off here, but we could just keep talking. What can I tell you a story about? Right, legit, obviously, this is pre-recorded, so any comments left, I'm not going to see them until after the video. So if you have any ideas or anything you want me to talk about from the Braw timeline or anything like that, drop them in the comments below, let me know, and let me see what can I tell you. I'm trying to think back to the early days. Well, right, okay, so I mentioned being on STV. There's another fucking hole. What's that? Right, I said I wasn't going to show you anymore, right, but I'll show you this one. Look, that's another bit, right? There's scratch marks there, and there's like fucking, that's been chomped up or scratched. Anyway, just call me Johnny Attenborough. Not a clue what I'm talking about when it comes to wildlife. Anyway, beard's pretty good at wildlife. They're sheep. I know they're sheep. That's a bird. Couldn't tell you what kind of bird. Hi, right, the story. We're talking about the STV, right, being on TV. So that was back in 2017 after we'd done the first Braw Beard Moustache Championships. That was February 2017, right? So we'd done the Braw Beard Moustache Championships at Drygate Brewery in Glasgow. Sold out. There was entries from all over the world. And then, pretty sure it was the next day, I got a phone call from STV. Or I got an email, say, we want your number so we can talk. So I sent my number. They phoned me, and I was at my old job at the time. And they said, It must have been the Monday, because the Champs was on the Saturday. Must have been the Monday when I was back at work. I remember nipping outside, taking the call, and they're like, right, we need you to come in the studio tonight. I need you to bring a winner. I need you. It's like, fucking what? It's like, some of the winners were like from Germany. they're on a flight. They're on the way home. Like, I don't know if these media companies just expect you to be sitting there with a package ready to take to them. That's not how it works. That's not a fucking scratching bit. It's not how it works. So what I had to do was scramble. Obviously, they wanted me on STV that night at 5 o'clock because it was a show called Live at 5. So I was speaking to my boss and I was like, can I leave early because I'm going to be on TV tonight? They're like, yeah, cool, it's a big opportunity, go for it. Then I had to phone one of the winners, who was Ian Walker. He was in Glasgow, so I knew he would get easy access to STV Studios. This is another fucking scratch. I'm going to show you this one, it's a belter. Look at that, big hole. I mean, it doesn't show as well on the camera. That kind of shows it there. Definitely something scratching his back there, or scratching for food anyway. Anyway, right, so that's how my head works, man. Maybe there's something in there, I don't know, or something not there. Anyway, I phoned Ian Walker, who was one of the winners. I think at the time it was Under 4 Styled he was the winner of. Anyway, I knew he was based in Glasgow, had easy access to STV Studios in Glasgow. She was like, Ian, we're going to be on TV tonight, do you fancy it? Because I had to have 3 people, right, to sit on the couch. And he's like, hi, cool man, I'm up for that. So he finished work early, and then I phoned Tony from Mohair, who I was talking about, barber, because Tony trimmed some of the beards for the Champs to style them up. You know, a lot of the guys go to Mohair barbers before the event, I just get a wee tune up. So I phoned Tony, he's like, Tony, got the opportunity to be on STV tonight, I know you're busy, can you make it? He's like, fuck it, aye, my last appointment's at whatever time it was very close. He says, look, I'll get that done and I'll come along. So that was it, we were planning to go to STV. And so my wife, Elaine, well, girlfriend at the time, no, she was my wife, she was my wife at that point. We got married in 2016, so yeah, she was definitely my wife then. Anyway, we drove through together, met Ian at the studio. Tony came in a wee bit later, but we were still on time. We were to be there for, I think it was 4:15 or something. There was no real script or anything like that. It was just, we were given a list of questions, so we kind of knew how to answer them. But even then, they didn't ask those fucking questions. They asked different questions, so we were caught off guard a wee bit. But they also say, don't wear any clothing with big slogans or advertisements on them. So naturally, I wore a Brawtherhood t-shirt on fucking TV, and I forget what the other boys wore. But the photos on the, see if you go on the blog section of the Brawbeard website, there's a post which is the timeline. I think it's like 12 years of beard growth or something. I need to update it, but you'll see the picture from the TV screenshot there. I don't think this show's accessible anymore on the internet. I think they last a wee while, a couple of years, and then they disappear. Probably just to make room for more, but you'll see the screenshot in that blog post anyway, or if you type in Brawbeard STV, it'll come up on YouTube or something. We survived, never got attacked by a badger. But yeah, that's the story from STV. And then there's been numerous podcasts and like live fucking, what do you call it, talks, public speaking, that kind of stuff, at various events and that I've done as well. But that's the story from STV. I don't know, man. If you've got the wee booklet that comes with every order, the story so far booklet, if there's anything in that timeline that you want me to talk about, drop it in the comments and I'll do it. But for now, I'm getting out of here, and I will see you in the next one. Catch you later.